collectors. Today I have 152 Barber quarters to go through, constitutional silver, and we'll be looking for key dates and semi-key dates. It's anything under 1 million mintages. And as you can see here, some of them, according to the Red Book, like that 1913S, can be worth over $1,000 in just good condition. Most of these are between about good to maybe very fine, but I have not gone through them for dates. I kind of went through just to look at some of the markings to see what kind of condition we're looking at. So we'll get this hunt going. 152. Let's get started. Let's look for some key dates and semi-key dates. So I got these coins stacked up in bunches of 20. This one's 10. These are 2. So we're going to start with this one, and then we'll go across. Stack number 1, we got an 1899 on top. I just flipped it over. 1899S has 700,000 minted. Unfortunately, is not an S. We'll take a look at the next one. We got a, hard to see, 1908. So the 1908 S was the more desirable one. Let's see if we got a mint mark. Ooh, I think there is a mint mark. It's underneath the scope. And that's an O. And so the 1908 O has over 6 million minted, so that is not a semi-key date, but the 1908 S would have been. I'm going to go through these. I'm not going to go through each one on video. I'll pull away for any semi-key dates or anything of interest. All right, we'll get back going. All right, just came across an 1894 O in maybe about good to poor condition. So the 1894 O, it's got just under 3 million minted, fairly low mintage. It's got some decent value on it, in good condition, but not a key date. So let's see what else we can find. Okay, we've gone through the first pile, and we're going to start this second pile off. Take a look at the one on the top. She's got either a D or an O mint mark. Let's see what we got. 1916. So this is the last year this was made. Very worn coin, but over 6.5 million minted. Anyway, we'll go through this, and I'll pull aside anything exciting to show you guys. Okay, well, we're going to go to the third pile now. We've gone through 40 coins. Take a look at the one on the bottom first here. So we got a 1903 with no mint mark. We'll scan the Red Book real quickly. So just under 10 million. And we got a 1899 O. An 1899 O. Just under 3 million. That's kind of a nice find. Would have been better if that was an S. And let's see what we got here. We got an S mint. 1915 S. Well, there you go. Look at that. So this would be a semi-key date. That's a nice find. 700,000 minted in good condition, worth 25 bucks. Let's see what condition we got here. So let's put this under the scope, see if we can see anything in Liberty. So Liberty is completely worn off, but the date and the obverse legends are clear. See what the back is. Same thing in the back. Everything's pretty clear. So this coin is worth ungraded, and I'll probably send this to PCGS because of the low mintage. It's worth at least $25. Getting it slabbed is going to cost about $25. So I'm just going to, get this certified, make sure it wasn't cleaned. It does have a little bit of appearance of being cleaned, unfortunately. But let's see, it's worth it because of the low date, low mintage as well, rather. All right, that's a nice find. Let's see if there are any more in here. Still in the same third pile here, we got 1910 D. which has got 1.5 million minted, a low mintage still. Pretty beat up coin. I'm going to keep it, obviously, with all this stuff, but I'm not going to have that sent out to be graded. All right, let's keep going. Just to finish the third pile, we're going to get started on the fourth pile. Looks cleaned, without a doubt. It's a 1894, about 3.5 million minted. It's a shame that that's been cleaned. It's always good seeing a mint mark on these because that's usually where the low mintages are. So this is a New Orleans, 1909. Oh. And there you go. You got another low mintage coin, 712,000, worth $50 in good condition. On the front, looks like it's in good condition because you can read all the legends. And on the back, good to about good, or about good to good rather. But hey, under $1 million, I'll put it aside with its friend over here. Again, get that sent off. Hey, two nice finds. This was a good pickup. It's always fun looking at Constitutional Silver, see if there's anything rare. Looks like we've got an O mint mark in the next one, 19050, which has got 1.2 million. Again, another low mintage, not under $1 million, not a semi-key, about good on the back. All right, well, we'll keep going through this, and I'll share more of anything under $1 million mintages if I come across them. You know, no sooner did I say that, and I know that you guys may have seen that last coin on the top is a 1913, which if it's Philadelphia or San Francisco, it's a keyed semi-key date. 1913 is under 500,000 minted, and S is 40,000. Let's see what we got. No mint mark. Let's just make sure it's Philadelphia. It is. All right, so we got another coin, 1913 Philly, 484,000 minted, $22 in good condition. Maybe good on the front, about good on the back. Tempted to have that sent out. Again, these low mintages quarters, very appealing to have certified to make sure they're genuine, to maximize that value. So, all right, well, we'll keep going. Okay, same pile. We got a really pretty decent condition 1906, you know, compared to the others. I think this might even be in fine condition. Yeah, I mean, we could see most of Liberty, which would make that in fine condition. Most of them are legible, not all. But yeah, nice find in at just under 2 million minted. That's a nice coin. And we'll keep going. Start this next pile. See what these bottom two are. 1899. No mint marks, a Philly. 12 million, over 12.5 million minted. And 1908. No mint mark. And so that is 4.2 million minted. We'll go through the rest, see what we find. 9, the O is a very scarce one. That looks like that a D or an O. 1909 D is 5 million minted and O is 700,000 minted. Let's get this underneath the scope. Yeah, that looks like a D. Oh, pretty close, but no cigar. We'll keep going through these. Across a beautiful 1897 where Liberty can be read or pretty much close to it. Looks like this is a very fine, lovely coin. Fairly high mintage. It's from Philly. But I'll pull that aside. I'll look at that a little bit more later with the others just to compare. The 1897 does not look cleaned. 1906 might have been cleaned. It's hard to tell. We'll keep going through these last two in this pile. We got 1916 with looks like a Denver mint mark. So it's got about 6.5 million minted. And 1894, pretty ugly one. And no mint mark, 1894 is 3.5 million minted, or just under it. All right, we got 2 more piles of 20, 1 more pile of 10, and 2 on the side to go. Let's see what they got. All right, just finished going through this roll. Nice coins, nothing under 1 million minted. We'll get to these next few in a bit. Got 1905, Philly, another 1903, Philly, 1904, high mintage, 1907, higher mintage, yeah, over 7 million. And we got a mint mark on this one, looks like an S, 1911S. 1911S, under 1 million. Not worth tons, in good condition, unfortunately. It's about $9. And this may be not even in good. Might be about good. Yeah, about good to good. I mean, some of the legend is a bit worn. But I'll pull that aside. Again, under 1 million minted. We'll keep that with the other 4. That's a nice find. 1911S, 988,000. All right, I'll go through these and I'll get back to you guys. So we got the last 12 coins. Start with these 2. The 1908D, which is almost 6 million, and a 1916, which is just under 2 million. Let's see what we got in this pile here. 1899. It's a high mintage. D, Denver. 1914 D. 3 million. The S was just over 250,000. And here's an S. 1907 S. 1.3 million. That's either a D or an O. 1908. Again, high mintage. 1893, one of the very early years, second year, almost 5.5 million. New Orleans mint of 1907, 4.5 million. Another New Orleans mint, 1894, 2.8 million. Low mintages on these barbers, I tell you, it's exciting, it's fun. You don't find a lot of these around. 1914. If it's an S, it's exciting. If not an S, it's not so exciting. Maybe an O on that one. 1893 O. 3.3, actually almost 4 million minted. And here's the last one. Looks like a New Orleans mint. 1903 O. 3.5 million. All right, so let's review the ones that we did find that were under 1 million minted. 1911 S, 1913, 1915 S, and New Orleans of 1909. So, what do you think, guys? Are these cleaned? Are they worth grading? Please comment below. I would love your opinion. This one might be cleaned, unfortunately. These two do not look cleaned, and this one does not look cleaned. But, you know, if these are genuine, which I think they are, and not cleaned, and grade for good condition, I'm looking at maybe close to $75 to $100 worth of coins. You know, I'm a member of PCGS, so I'm not going to be spending more extra to get these graded because I already have coupons for these. Effectively, I've already purchased grading. Anyway, guys, remember to subscribe. I got a 25 subscriber giveaway, which is featured in my previous video. Take a look at the last one. You can see what the prize is. And I appreciate you watching. All right, happy collecting.